Imagine journeying 10,000 years ahead. What would Earth resemble? A landscape dominated by volcanoes or locked in icy expanses perhaps? Or maybe it's a world where the oceans have dried up, leaving behind a vast desert? The possibilities are as vast as they are intriguing. Now, let's push the timeline further, 1,000,000 years into the future. The Earth as we know it could be unrecognizable. The continents might have shifted, forming entirely new landmasses. And what about the oceans? Will they still exist or will they have evaporated into the cosmos? And then there's the question of humanity. Will we still exist 1,000,000,000 years from now? Will we have adapted to these dramatic changes? Or will we have taken to the stars, establishing colonies across the galaxy? The future, whether it's 10,000, 1,000,000, or 1,000,000,000 years from now, is a fascinating mystery. So let's delve into what lies ahead, 1,000,000,000 years from now. Fast forward to 10,000 years from now, the Decamillennium bug is a potential threat. This is not a creature, but a technological glitch that may occur as our digital systems struggle to adapt to the 5-digit year. It's Y2K all over again, but on a grander scale. Next, we have the concept of genetic homogenization. As we intermingle and reproduce, our genetic pool could become so blended that racial and ethnic distinctions may blur or even disappear. Imagine a world where we are all truly one, at least genetically speaking. Lastly, let's consider linguistic evolution. Languages evolve, die, and are born over centuries. Project that over 10,000 years, and it's plausible, if not probable, that none of the languages we speak today would be recognizable. Communication, the very cornerstone of our society, could be dramatically different. The future is shaping up to be quite intriguing, isn't it? Double that time and we reach 20,000 years into the future. The language as we know it has evolved dramatically. In this distant era, the English we speak today would sound as incomprehensible as Old English does to us now. Imagine a world where our languages have merged, diversified, and evolved into forms we wouldn't recognize. As for the Earth itself, it's entering the early stages of a glacial period. Ice sheets are gradually expanding from the poles, transforming landscapes as they creep towards the equator. These icy expanses may seem harsh and inhospitable, but they've been a part of Earth's history for millions of years. Life has survived and adapted through dozens of these glacial periods, and it's likely to do so again. 20,000 years from now, the world is a different place. The Earth is constantly evolving, and so are we. At 50,000 years ahead, the Earth is entering a new glacial period. Picture a world draped in sheets of ice, a chilling spectacle of nature's power. This isn't a scene from a science fiction movie, but a potential reality of our planet's not-so-distant future. Now let's zoom in on North America. The ever-eroding Niagara Falls, a breathtaking spectacle of cascading waters, might be nothing more than a rocky cliff. Over time, the relentless flow of the Niagara River wears away at the bedrock, leading to the fall's inevitable disappearance. Then there's the matter of Earth's rotation. Due to the gravitational pull of our moon, our home planet's spin is gradually slowing down. Although it's happening at a snail's pace, in 50,000 years, our days will be noticeably longer. The Earth is a dynamic entity, forever changing and adapting. Our planet's future state is a testament to the ceaseless dance of geological forces beneath our feet. Venture 1,000,000 years into the future. The Earth is witnessing a supervolcano eruption. Imagine, if you will, a volcanic eruption so powerful it reshapes continents and thrusts the planet into a volcanic winter, blocking out the sun and causing a global drop in temperatures. This is no ordinary eruption. This is a supervolcano. Now, let's leave Earth for a moment and cast our gaze to the stars. There, the red supergiant star Betelgeuse is nearing the end of its life. The result? A supernova, an explosion so bright it could outshine the moon in our night sky. These events, while cataclysmic, are part of the ever-changing tapestry of our universe. They remind us that our place in the cosmos is dynamic and ever-evolving. As we look ahead, we must remember that change is the only constant in this vast universe. The universe, it seems, is full of surprises. At 2,000,000 years, humanity has settlements across the solar system. We've ventured far beyond the confines of our home planet, with colonies established on Mars, the moons of Jupiter, and even in the asteroid belt. Space travel has become as commonplace as a cross-country road trip. The marvels of technology and human ingenuity have made this possible, transforming the once harsh and inhospitable terrains into thriving habitats. But with this expansion into the cosmos, something fascinating has begun to occur. As humans adapt to the unique environments of their new homes, we start to see the potential for speciation, the process where a species evolves into new species. These new human species could have distinct physical and genetic traits, adapted to the conditions of their respective celestial homes. From the red plains of Mars to the icy moons of Jupiter, we've imprinted our presence across the solar system. And in the process, we've begun an exciting new chapter in human evolution. Humanity's survival instinct is quite remarkable. Now let's take a giant leap to 1 billion years into the future. The sun's luminosity has increased significantly. By this time, our sun has aged and grown brighter, increasing its luminosity by about 10%. This might not seem like much, but it's enough to cause a dramatic shift in our planet's climate. With the increased solar radiation, the Earth's surface temperature spikes, making it resemble something akin to Venus. The oceans, once teeming with life, begin to evaporate, creating a dense, steamy atmosphere. This runaway greenhouse effect leads to a further increase in temperature. The relentless heat and loss of water vapor into space make Earth a hostile place for life as we know it. But what about the deepest parts of the oceans, you might wonder? Surely some life could survive there. Unfortunately, the intense heat and pressure would likely sterilize even these once safe havens. The Earth's surface becomes a barren wasteland, devoid of life. But it doesn't stop there. The increased solar luminosity also affects Earth's carbon cycle. Plants, which once thrived on carbon dioxide, are now extinct. Without plants to absorb CO2 and release oxygen, the carbon cycle breaks down. The atmosphere, once rich with oxygen, becomes a thick CO2-heavy fog. Even the Earth's geological landscape changes. The intense heat causes rocks to break down, and without water to carry away the debris, the Earth's surface begins to resemble a rocky desert. Yet, despite this bleak picture, it's important to remember that this is a theoretical scenario. Who knows what technological advancements humanity might make in 1 billion years? Perhaps we'll have moved on to other, more hospitable planets, or maybe we'll have found a way to counteract these changes and keep our home planet habitable. Earth, our home, is looking quite different, isn't it? After this fascinating journey into the future, one might be tempted to time travel. But remember, time travelers, you're signing up for an unpredictable adventure. The Earth you'd return to might not be the one you left behind. You could find yourself in a future of supervolcanoes or supernovas, a world where languages have evolved beyond comprehension, or a universe where humanity has scattered across the galaxy. And if you do decide to make that leap, be prepared for the unknown. Pack your universal translator, asteroid repellent, and a hefty dose of courage. You might be stepping into a world where humanity has evolved into something unrecognizable or even ceased to exist on Earth. But perhaps we've simply relocated, setting up shop on distant planets or galaxies. Remember, no matter how far we venture into the future, it's the present that truly matters.